Good morning, dear students. I welcome you all for lecture number 3 of module 1. Last class, we were discussing about managerial functions, what we call managerial process and role of managers, levels of manager. We have seen those 3 topics in the last class. Let's talk about in today's class the skill set or skill possessed by a manager, that a manager should possess the different skills. So here we have 3 different skills that a manager should possess. One is technical skill, conceptual skill, interpersonal skill, or human skill, we call it as. Okay, we will see what are these skills and what is actually a skill. A skill is an individual ability to perform physical or mental tasks with a specified outcome. Skill is not necessarily inborn. It can be developed through practice and through translating one's knowledge and experience into action. 3 major skills, as we have discussed in the previous slide: conceptual skill, technical skill, and human skill. Conceptual skill and technical skill required for the better decision making, whereas good human skill required for a better leader. What is conceptual skill? Conceptual skill, it refers to the ability of a manager to take broad and comprehensive view of the organization and its future. He should be in a position to think in abstract level. He should be in a position to, he should be in a position to analyze the forces working in a situation. The factors which are affecting the organization, he should have an idea. So creative and innovative ability and his ability to assess the environment and changes taking place in it. Complete environmental assessment, he should be able to do it. And ability to design the goals and action plans to achieve them. So he should be very focused towards the organizational goals, how to achieve them, how to plan for it, how to write the strategies, and how to write the policies, procedures to achieve them, is what we call it as a conceptual skill one should have. What are the human skills, different human skills? So here are the few examples, that is different human skill that one manager should possess. Assist group members in working cooperatively as a group to achieve common goals. Coordination, he should extend his coordination among his colleagues or co-workers. That is that shows one good human skill. We should be very cordial with the colleagues or co-workers, and we should extend our full cooperation. We should extend our full cooperation so as to achieve the common goals which has been set by the head of the organization. Adopt your own ideas to those of others. Always we should not try to copy. We should always give our best. We should give our originality in our work. Definitely we may do better than him, better than the co-workers, or we may go one step lower to them, no matter, but we will be having our originality in the work. Whichever work you take, for example, you should do according to your idea and according to your skill set. You will come out with a unique outcome that nobody can match. So that uniqueness should be there. We should not simply try to copy, then our uniqueness will be killed. Like our originality will never come out. So we have to adapt our own ideas, while doing work, rather than copying from the others. So do not copy. That is what the bottom line here we would like to say. Create an atmosphere of trust and comfort. Trust and comfort should be there. The workers or people around you should feel comfortable and they should trust you. So we have to create that environment. That is what we call it as a human skill. Encourage involvement in planning, whether they are your a co-worker or subordinates. We have to involve them in planning. If they give their ideas, your planning will be definitely better. So you will be contributing better and you could able to achieve goal in a short span. So we have to involve these subordinates or a co-worker, so that they come out with their unique ideas which definitely help at some time. Being sensitive to others need, being sensitive to the needs of others, we call it as. So others need, we should feel it, and we should try to extend our help, and we should try to fulfill their needs. We should be sensitive, okay, what others need. See, that is one human skill. One cordiality will develop among the subordinates or co-worker, whoever it is. So that is one good human skill, we call it as. Always motivate others, always try to motivate others. That is one type of human skill. If you are working at the capacity of a manager, then you have to motivate the subordinates. And how to motivate, you have to give non-financial benefits or financial benefits, so that they'll get financially benefited, uh, and they will get motivated. So if financial benefits, if we cannot provide, or if a manager cannot provide, non-financial benefits he can give to motivate them. There are many ways to motivate the subordinates. It depends on the human skill, uh, what type of human skill he possesses, or amount of human skill he possesses. That is actually reflected here, how he will be motivating. Technical skill. One should understand the nature of the job that people under him must perform. Okay, if I am a manager, that doesn't mean that what my subordinate do, I need not know about it. It's not like that. If you know those things, then only you can guide them, you can control them, you can monitor them. So what they are doing, correct or wrong, you can decide only if you know those things, or those jobs which is done by the subordinates. Okay, that is what we call it as a technical skill. Your subordinate will be doing that, but you should know it, how to do those things. Okay, that's what we call it as technical knowledge. So knowledge and proficiency in any type of process or technique, he should be aware, then only he can manage things. This type of skill and competence is important at lower levels of management. So if manager working at a lower level, then this technical skill is very much essential. See, management skill chart by Robert L. Cutts. So he has come out with a beautiful chart. This is such an excellent chart he has made. So to the left, he has taken top level management, middle level management, and frontline or low level management, low level managers. Okay, and what he has done is he has just divided this rectangle. He has taken a rectangle, he has divided this rectangle into three sections. You can see here one green patch, here another green patch, and this is yellow patch. He has divided this into three regions, and he has drawn two horizontal line. That means he has divided this rectangle as top layer, middle layer, and lower layer. So lower layer represent the lower management manager, middle manager, and top manager, that is top layer. So respectively, you will find those three layers here. So you can see that the darkest green is conceptual skill, and light green patch what we have is technical skill, and this yellow patch what we have is human skill. So you can see that middle management, middle layer or middle management, they should have conceptual skill, they should have a human skill. Amount of human skill, you just see how big the human skill they should have, how big the conceptual skill, how big the technical skill, you can make out here. Okay, top level management, you can see human skill, is there, and conceptual skill is more, technical skill very little. You can see very little technical skill, human skill full human skill, and this conceptual skill is more, because all the three managers, we consider them as a good leaders. For a good leaders, human skill is compulsory. You can see that human skill exists in all the three layers in an equal ratio. In an equal ratio, you could see that it exists. So lower line management, you can see that conceptual skill is less, and technical skill, you can see that this region, it has got more, and human skill remains same. So human skill commonly all the three managers will be having, that is top layer, middle layer, or low layer. No matter in which layer they are operating, they should possess same human skill, whereas conceptual and technical skill varies as their position varies here. So beautiful chart, which which needs no explanation, we call it as, that is management skill chart by Robert. So next topic, what we have, the comparison between administration and management. Administrator and management, the word looks so similar, but carries completely different meaning. Administrator makes policies of an organization. He makes the policies. He is a supreme. He is having higher power. He is supreme administrator. Whereas manager or management implement those policies of the organization. Whatever policies here it is made by an administrator, here it is just followed. Those policies will be implemented by a manager. It is a determinative function. Administration is a determinative function, whereas it is an executive function. Okay, it is derived here, it is executed here in this section. It is a top level activity. Obviously, administrator is a top level activity, whereas this is called middle level activity. Here you will find that is in administrator, you will find that owners who invest capital, uh, and in receive profit from the enterprise. See, whatever any company they have, they will earn profit, and they are called as owners. Whereas here, these managers have been hired as a manpower. They will get the salary. They will get the salary. The specialized knowledge they will be using to achieve the outcome of the enterprise. For that, they will get a salary, but they are not profit sharing bodies. They don't share the profit. Okay, whereas these people get the profit. Okay, here they are called as owners of the company, whereas here they'll be called as salaried people. It's administration, it's a decision are influenced by public opinion, government policies, social and religious factors. So these are all the factors which affect the decisions of an administrator, whereas its decisions are influenced by values, opinions, and beliefs of the manager. So it's all depends on the manager. Planning and organizing functions are involved in it. Okay, planning, organization, that is what the top two functions of the management process, those two process will be involved in it. Whereas the next two functions, motivation and controlling, are the functions involved in this management section. It need administrative rather than technical abilities. So for an administration, you need administrative skills rather than technical skills. That is what we call it as conceptual skill is required, whereas technical skill required here for the management, because he will be acting at the middle layer. Okay, so this is about the difference between administration and a management. Okay, so textbooks, the same list of textbooks I have just mentioned here. Any questions, you can contact me, ask me. We can discuss, we can exchange our ideas, views, and knowledge. Thank you.